Hey guys, I want to share something with you that I feel like is kind of a revelation in my own personal developments. Um, Gosh darn it, it's about time that I have some kind of revelation. Okay, so let's say that you really, really want to fall in love. You want to find the right person for you and you want to live out your life with them forever and ever and ever. Here's the problem. I see people again and again and again, including myself, get very, very excited when they're in a new relationship. Oh my god, this person's the one for me. Oh my god, they're so amazing, blah, 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 blah. But I feel like half of what they're saying is based on their desperation for love and not actually in reflection of the person that they're with. Like, I feel like everybody who is new to a relationship that they feel like they're falling in love with, the relationship and the individual, should take a step back and really analyze the person that they're with. You know, look at their quirks, their weird behaviors or whatever, and ask themselves, okay, as a person who is an outsider perspective, is this person really, really perfect for me? Is this person really, really exactly what I'm looking for? Because I feel like a lot of times people sell themselves short. They'll look at the differences in a person and they'll say, oh, I love them because they're so funny and handsome or whatever, blah, blah, blah. They'll pull these ideas out of almost nothing because of how intensely they feel for this person or how intensely they want to be complete by finding a person who completes them. But the reality is I feel like what we're doing in that is screwing ourselves over, because every single time we get into these relationships that aren't necessarily perfect and yet we characterize to be perfect because we're so desperate, we are delaying ourselves from finding the person who's truly right for us. You guys know what I mean? Let's say you argue with your significant other. A little, a lot, whatever. You should pay close attention to how bad those arguments are and whether or not you can live with them. You should pay close attention to whether or not those arguments set you apart on such a significantly contrasting moral level that it's not bearable for you to go on in the relationship. If you respect that person less, or in that scenario where you're an outsider perspective, would respect them less if you didn't love them, maybe you shouldn't be in that relationship. And the reason I'm saying this is because think of yourself as a clone of yourself. How would you get along with that clone? Would you be friends? Would you be lovers? Would you be your everything you ever wanted? Assuming you're the opposite gender or the same gender if you're interested in the same gender? Because ultimately, we're not unique. You know, we have our fingerprints, which are pretty unique. We have our facial features, which can be pretty unique. But our personalities, it seems like most people all want the same thing. We want to be loved. We want to be treated well. We want them to care as much for us as we do for them. So in that, I kind of wonder if we're all not just settling incredibly prematurely because of what our emotions want in the short term and not the long term. You don't have to be cuddled tonight. You don't have to be cuddled tomorrow. It's about who's going to be next to you for the rest of your life whenever you do find them. So what I'm asking you guys to do is to consider holding out for that person that you almost never argue with, if even argue with at all. Hold out for that person who's going to love you as much as you love them. Hold out for that person who doesn't have those major moral differences. Because once you have it, once you find that person that's right for you, and I know that there's a person out there for most every single one of us, considering we all want to be loved, we all want to be treated well, we all want pretty much the same thing. We're just looking for someone who matches up morally, who matches up emotionally. So I hope you guys hold out. And I hope that this helps you find the person that's right for you. Because it seems like we're always screwing ourselves over by filling in the missing pieces with love. And those missing pieces aren't meant to be filled in. If anything, your love should be filled by them, not the other way around. You shouldn't have to compensate. You shouldn't have to settle. Unless you want to live the rest of your life going through broken relationship after broken relationship, all in hopes to find the person that you may have lost a chance in finding long ago because you were so busy trying to love someone who wasn't meant to be loved by you. So I hope that person finds you or you find them. But don't be desperate. Don't let your loneliness consume you, because soon enough, it is my greatest hope that the right person will indeed become a huge part of your life, and you'll never have to sleep in a cold bed again, and you'll never have to cry because of your loneliness again. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.